You guys want to know what grinds my gears? It's predatory companies that are preying on veterans' weaknesses. But there's hope. There's a new piece of legislation out right now called the VA Guard Act, and what this act would do is reinstate criminal penalties for those companies that are preying on veterans and illegally charging them to file VA claims on their behalf. Now, I don't know about you guys, but this gets me excited. All right, now it's not 100% sure that this is actually going to get pushed through or not, but it's being looked at and it's being considered. Okay, so companies like VA Claims Insider, Veterans Guardian, these companies that are charging veterans 4 to 6 times the increase that they get you. All right, it's absurd if you really think about this and you do the math. But let's rewind a little bit. These companies that are preying on veterans are not accredited. Okay, and if you didn't know, you have to be accredited to be able to charge veterans and to be able to file VA claims on their behalf. So these are people like VSOs, attorneys, lawyers. I get it, okay? I think that the lawyers, they're beneficial and they are required in certain case-by-case scenarios. I'm not saying that they're bad and that they shouldn't be charging vets, because oftentimes from what I've seen is they charge 15 to 20%. But what I do have a problem with is these other companies that are charging veterans 4 to 6 times the increase. Look at VA Claims Insider. They charge 6 times the increase. And what they've essentially done is they found a weakness. They found a loophole in the system and they've capitalized on it. They understand that veterans are frustrated and underrated. You hear them say that all the time. And it's true, right? The thing that I see the most with veterans, the most common theme is uneducation. All right? We as veterans are uneducated on the process, and as a result, we get frustrated. Our claims get denied, but at the end of the day, it's because of something very easily fixable, which is often the case, right? It's a lack of a diagnosis, or it's a lack of a nexus. It's something easy that you guys can fix on your own, but instead you run to these companies that suck you in and you end up having to pay them 6 times the increase. Okay, so just for easy math, let's say you go to VA Claims Insider. They take you from 0 to 50%. You're now making, let's just say, $1,000 a month. Okay, you now owe them $6 grand. Okay, and they're gonna try and advertise some bullshit saying, "Oh, you're just gonna have to give us the back pay. It's money you never would have seen in the first place." That's bullshit. Okay, because if you didn't put that intent to file in 6 months prior, you got no back pay coming your way. Okay, so now what? Now you're not gonna be seeing this monthly $1,000 until you pay them back, right? They're gonna be getting it. So for the next 6 months, that money that you were hoping to receive for you and your family is going to be now getting paid to these companies. And if you don't pay them, they're going to send these third-party credit agencies after you, which is just insane. All right, they claim to be veterans helping veterans. All right, I'm a veteran and I'm trying to help veterans by providing free information to you guys so that you guys can have the education that you need to confidently submit an evidence-based claim. If you guys didn't know, there are 3 things every claim needs. It's an in-service event, it's a current diagnosis, and you have to have a nexus. Now, when it comes to secondary disabilities, there's 3 things those need as well. All right, it's a service-connected disability, current diagnosis, and a nexus connecting that secondary disability to a service-connected disability. All right, guys, so the VA Guard Act, if it gets pushed through, great. If it doesn't, again, these companies are going to be thinking about it. Obviously, they're getting pressure, and they're probably a little scared right now, right? Because their whole business model might be crumbling right before their eyes. Don't fall victim to these companies. Don't fall victim to the bullshit that they preach. And look, when it comes to the VA claims process, a little education goes a long way, right? Knowledge is money. Be patient. Do your due diligence. Submit evidence-based claims. And just look, guys, take advantage of the free resources that are out there. I'm not just talking about my YouTube channel and the other ones like it, but I'm talking about your local VFW, your local VSOs, your veteran service officers. These guys are going to be able to submit claims on your behalf and help you through the entire process. Okay? Not all are created equal. I get it. But at least you're saving yourself a hell of a lot of money by educating yourself and following the proper channels that you should be. So if you found this video helpful, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll be seeing you guys real soon. This is Tony before the core. Semper Fi.